Hello guys, very nice to meet you. My name is John. Yeah. Oh no. Hello guys, shootings.
In this guide, you're going to learn the 10 most important rules you need to...
Should we watch this video? Hi, Paradox.
Important rules you need to follow if you want to escape low elo. My name's Hex. I'm a multi-season challenger player that's been teaching League of Legends here at Skillcapped for over 10 years. And if there is one thing I've learned in that time, it's that being good at League doesn't require you to master every single detail of the game or have crazy good mechanics. You can see big rank gains by just understanding a few simple concepts and fixing key mistakes you likely don't even know you're making. That's why my promise to you is that if you just...
What's up, Paradox? How you doing, brother?
Or two of the rules in this guide,
I gotta wait 15 minutes. Oh, no, I don't.
Significant rank gains. So let's get into it. The first and most important rule of escaping low elo is to never help your losing teammates. If you get this one wrong, the other 9 rules you're about to learn won't even matter. I know that at first this sounds counterintuitive. Most players think that if they leave a losing teammate without help, they'll just keep feeding the enemy over and over until the enemy is so strong it just ends up. Well, that mentality of I can't let them get too fed is actually keeping you hard stuck. Let me show you why. So here's a silver Yone. He pushes and dies to a level 3 Shaco gang. He respawns, comes back to lane, and dies 1v1 to Mordecai.
Good, bro.
Now, check out just how easy it is to make this mistake. Talia has both her Gromp and Wolves alive, but she also sees Mordekaiser is low in health topside with a pushing wave. So she skips her camps. Don't want to get that Mordekaiser too fed, right? Yone needs your help. Well, in the middle of the gank, Yone just turns around, forcing Talia to cast W early, and sure enough, Mordekaiser still has his flash up to escape. And now Talia is insanely far behind, having wasted a ton of time and giving up 2 camps for this. And can you guess what Yone does with that help? Well, he ints his lane at level 6, ints his lane at level 7, and then leaves the game. One of the biggest mistakes players make in low elo is thinking they can influence the outcome of other matchups. I promise you, with over 10 years of experience both teaching low elo players, analyzing their games, and doing bronze to diamond climbs countless times,
losers.
in low elo, if someone is better than the opponent, they will pretty much always come out ahead by the end of the game, regardless of whether they fell behind early. For example, here we see Akshan barely 1v1 the enemy Zoe for first blood. Now, Talia is finishing her Raptors, still has all her camps left on the top side, but if we look mid lane, the wave is in a really bad spot for Raptors, still Akshan barely 1v1 the enemy Zoe for first blood. Now, Talia is finishing her Raptors, still has all her camps left on the top side, but if we look mid lane, the wave is in a really bad spot for Akshan. He's low in health, and he can't clear this wave fast enough to crash it into the tower to set up his recall. So, Talia once again breaks that first rule of low elo. She sets herself behind to help her teammate. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, but this Akshan won his lane. Helping him is a good idea since he's a good player. Well, check this out. Despite helping Akshan, when Talia needs him to rotate with his lane priority for a free kill on Kayn, he's not even aware it's happening. And out of nowhere, decides to just jump in and into kill to the enemy jungler instead. Take a wild guess how the rest of that lane played out. So we got roams off, impacting the map, while also getting to solo kill Akshan repeatedly. Literally non-stop, just roaming off to impact the map, then coming back to instantly kill Akshan. Okshan. In low elo, there's still so much for players to learn and do better that early leads really don't mean much. The better player will come out ahead regardless of them getting set behind early, while the worst player will end up throwing their lead and losing regardless of the help you give them. This is why helping teammates at the expense of setting yourself behind simply doesn't.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't work in low elo. Your teammates don't actually snowball with the lead you give them or stabilize the lane.
I have to go. Glad I could push live out. Thank you, gang. Thank you for
actually
liking.
Work as a strategy for climbing. This is why it's so important to adopt a carry mentality in low elo. You are the consistent factor in all of your games, not the random teammates. You're going to get yourself fed, funnel the gold on yourself, and be the strongest player. A carry mentality in low elo. You are the consistent factor in all of your games, not the random team.
I'm the carry.
You're going to get yourself fed, funnel the gold on yourself, and be the strongest player on your team and carry. And that's why if you truly want to learn how to carry bad teammates and finally escape low elo, there is nothing better than our brand new Season 14 courses teaching you how to carry as a top laner, jungler, mid laner, AD carry, and support. Pair that with our other new courses on
playing literally jungle.
OP top
Holy
laners,
shit.
OP mid laners, master your jungle clears, or check out our new Bronze to Diamond series. It doesn't stop there. We have new Season 14 courses
That's
on
not
macro,
BB.
wave
Yeah,
control,
no.
trading, settings,
I'm waiting for BB.
CSing, vision, mechanics, low elo mistakes, the list goes
We're
on.
waiting for that shit
You
to
can
come
then
back out,
head on
dude.
over to our Smurf commentaries, select your champion to watch live commentaries from challenger experts, teaching you how to carry out of the exact rank you're stuck in. And you get to try all of this out completely risk-free, since if you don't rank up while actively using skill capped, you get your money back, no questions asked. You can unlock all of this right now through the discount you can only get from the link below. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below to get the rank you've always wanted. Alright, now for the second rule of low elo. You always want to go for the guaranteed gold. One of, if not the biggest issue low elo players have is decision making. They don't know whether reacting to that dragon fight or simply staying in lane to push is better. They don't know whether they should continue farming their camps or skip them and go for that overextended enemy. I'm here to tell you, unequivocally, in low elo, if you have to decide between two choices and one is essentially guaranteed to be profitable, it's always better to go for the guaranteed gold. This is because low elo players are going to overvalue things like kills and objectives like dragon, while undervalue things like minions and towers. I'll give you a perfect example. Here is 17 minutes and 37 seconds in the game, and Talia currently has 9,215 total gold. She has guaranteed gold available in the form of her camps, so she takes them. By the end of this, there's an empty lane bot, another guaranteed source of gold, so she heads there. No one is coming to defend, so she just keeps pushing, farming waves, and inevitably getting the tower. After this, a scuttle is alive nearby, so she takes that, and with no nearby sources of guaranteed gold, as Malphite is already mid lane, she recalls. And where does she go after? Well, camps are respawning topside, that's guaranteed gold. Sees an overextended Twitch, that's free gold right there. And now, that's an empty lane, so time to push and get all these minions. Every time we clear a wave, we have time before the next one arrives, so we take camps in between waves, as there's still a guaranteed source of gold. We keep pushing, no one is defending, so that's more
camps in between
and a tower.
gold.
And a super common low elo mistake, the enemy team sends someone too weak to defend, so another free kill on Twitch into more minions. Making sure to take camps in between waves, then head back to get the next wave and take the tower. So let's pause here. Talia started with 9,253 total gold and now has 14,019. That is an increase of 4,766 gold in just 4.5 minutes. Or to simplify it, Talia was able to generate 18 gold a second. So now let's take a look at what the enemy jungler did during this time. Well, he tunneled on reacting to fights rather than farm guaranteed gold on the map, like his camps that were alive. You can see how he literally ignores all of the guaranteed sources of gold, instead looking to hunt for kills. And sure, he gets one.
Oh my god, you know the release date? Yeah. What is this? $400 wins is crazy. Okay.
Kill and even gets a dragon after. However, in that exact same amount of time, Kha'Zix only generated 1,445 gold. That's only 5 gold a second compared to Talia's 18 gold.
Holy.
a second. Now, I already know some of you may be saying,
Yeah, I have a giveaway.
not accounting for that dragon he took. Okay, so on average, each dragon gives around 450 golden stats to each player. But it's worse than it sounds, as often those stats aren't always useful depending on the dragon and champion. But let's just factor that in. That would still only be around 7 gold a second for Kha'Zix. Compare that to Talia's 18, and it's literally impossible for Kha'Zix to not fall behind over time. This is the mistake most low elo players make. They don't understand just how much base income is in the game. And it's understandable why you really can't know this unless you literally go through a bunch of wikis, finding gold values of everything, and then comparing them. But don't worry, you don't have to do that. That's why I'm here. All you need to know is that League of Legends is designed in such a way that minions, monsters, and towers all give a tremendous amount of raw gold. In higher elo and pro play, everyone understands this, and so the play you just watched wouldn't be possible.
The game releases the end of this month.
In high elo, someone else on Talia's team,
and I do have an early extra spot,
would have gone to the
but I'm saving for the people who are active.
empty lanes to pick up that free gold. However, players in low elo don't understand this, and so you can abuse this easily by just simplifying your decision making by just going to wherever the free gold is. You get to generate more gold per second than any player should ever reasonably be able to, while simultaneously the enemy team will be incredibly inefficient with low gold per second, letting you generate game-winning leads. And this is a perfect transition to the third rule of low elo: speed matters. To fully understand just how overpowered it is to do things faster, imagine if chess was like League of Legends, where instead of having to take one turn at a time, you could move as many pieces as you like. Very quickly, that game would devolve into whoever can move pieces faster wins. A very easy way to see just how impactful this is to compare jungle clears. For example, here, Talia is going to simply be better and thus faster at clearing her jungle than the enemy Master Yi. The result, Talia is able to fully clear all 6 camps in her jungle, and the same time Master Yi could only clear 5. This means when they both arrive top, Talia is an entire level up from that extra camp. This not only denies Master Yi a gank top, but also gets him low in health, while then giving Talia the scuttle, which actually ends up turning into an easy kill. All of this was just made possible simply due to the fact that Talia spent time optimizing her clear, and so was just faster. This is exactly why we created a course teaching the fastest way to clear on each champion. It's just extremely effective for climbing ranks. There are many other ways you can save time in League though.
I don't see no Discord. It's on Twitch.
It's not just jungle clears. For example, if your champion can one-shot caster minions with an ability, it can often be better to move as far up the lane as you can. You then cast the ability on the melees, then once the wave meets, you can hit the entire wave, clearing it all at once. This gives you extra time between waves you can use to roam, recall, or pressure towers faster. In fact, one of the best ways to be faster in low elo isn't mechanical, it's with decision making. For example, here Talia is reacting to a possible fight, but by recognizing and accepting the fight is lost early on, it means she's pivoting to her next source of gold way faster than if she was tunneling on the fight, trying to get a kill. Thus, she generates more gold per second. Honestly, if you just go for guaranteed gold while focusing on being faster at doing it, you'll be miles ahead of your opponents, which is once again a perfect transition to rule 4 of low elo: abuse dead time. Well, there's basically 2 main forms of it. First is for junglers. If you clear all your camps are dead, and so you don't have any more guaranteed gold for you to take. We refer to this time when you have no camps to take and are waiting for them to respawn as dead time. For laners, it's the time between waves. For example, you gotta be active, if you're a mid laner, the waves meet, you clear them, well, now you're in your dead time until the next wave arrives. The concept of dead time is so overpowered in low elo since you can use the previous 2 rules of guaranteed gold and speed to get insane gold leads. You then use your dead time as the moment where you look to fight. For example, here we see Talia at her blue in full clear all the way to bot. Just like we taught you, she's now in her dead time, all her camps are dead. This is when she can look for ganks, in this case opting to gank mid. Kha'Zix looks to counter gank. Now, before we even see the result of this, Kha'Zix is already behind. This is because he doesn't have his shit. His dead time. If we go back, you can see how he still has his raptors and Krugs alive when he reacts to the gank. What this essentially means is that he's risking more than Talia. For Talia, she had nothing better to do, so if this ends up wasting her time, it's really no big deal. However, my Discord link is on Twitch. Camps worth of gold and XP to go for this play, so if it doesn't work out, it's a much bigger loss. And so when Kha'Zix dies here, he's actually losing more than he realizes. What's key for you to understand though is that even if Kha'Zix got a kill here, it's worth less than if Talia gets a kill, because Kha'Zix is giving up 2 camps for that 1 kill. To simplify it, if we say 2 camps are worth 200 gold and he gets the kill for 300 gold, he had to give up 200 gold to gain 300, so he only actually gained 100 more than if he had gone for the safer play and just farm the camps, whereas Talia gave up nothing, so that 300 gold is worth the full 300. This is something that's insanely abusable in low elo, since players don't know about dead time. Shortly after, Talia does the exact same thing, full clears the guaranteed gold fast, then looks for a play with her dead time. Minimal risk, since if it doesn't work out, she didn't give up any guaranteed gold or XP, and yeah, no wonder she has the most gold in the game when she's playing like this. Now, for laners, there are two main ways you want to abuse dead time. First is in the laning phase, just simply clearing a single wave, then roaming. If an enemy tries to follow your roam before clearing their wave, well, it's the same as the Kha'Zix counter-ganking without clearing his jungle. It's just inherently a riskier and less efficient play for them. Second is later into the game, usually in a side lane. If you fully push out a side lane into a tower, it creates a rebound and the minions slowly push back to your side of the map. This is basically your dead time window. If someone on the enemy team doesn't head there to pick up the wave, they will lose a ton of CS as it pushes back until a huge wave gets to your tower that you can pick up. This means if a fight breaks out during that time, they're just risking more since they're giving up that farm while you're not. Next is rule 5 of low elo: spend, don't save. An extremely common mistake low elo players make is sitting on a ton of gold for way too long. You have to understand, getting kills or farm leads doesn't actually mean you're ahead. You're only ahead once you spend your gold on items and convert that gold into a stat advantage. The most common way I see players mess this up is not matching recalls. For example, here you can see Ahri has to recall. Yasuo correctly recognizes he has to push the next wave to set up his own recall timing. Side note, this is why usually the person who has to recall first is at a disadvantage. The other player gets one more wave of gold, letting them possibly hit a bigger item spike on their recall. Anyways, he pushes the wave and oh boy, he doesn't recall and instead gets baited by the tower plates. Now, Ahri's back in lane with a big item lead since she spent her gold while Yasuo hasn't. So naturally, this makes the lane a lot easier for her, eventually poking Yasuo out of lane and forcing him into a bad recall. In general, if your opponent recalls, you should be looking to match it so you don't fall behind in items. The only exception would be if you're full health and mana and have barely any gold to spend, then it can be better to use their recall as a way for you to take plates or roam. Usually around 1000 gold is a good benchmark of when you should be looking to recall in general, since a lot of item components are around that value. However, as you get better, you should adjust this to your champion specific build. If, for example, your next item spike is Lost Chapter, which is 1200 gold as of recording this video, then you would ideally try and farm until you hit 1200 before you recall. However, again, if you only had 800 gold or at 75% HP with 50% mana and the enemy recalled, you would still need to match the recall so you don't fall behind. In that case, you would just be forced into buying only an Amp Tome and Mana Crystal. Moving on to rule 6 of low elo: never assume your teammates' intentions. For example, here Talia ganks mid and kills the enemy Lux, gets Kha'Zix low in health and is even a level ahead of him. It would be perfectly fair to assume after Malphite finishes clearing his wave, he can rotate down to the scuttle if needed. At the same time, Zyra is finished with her wave, so she can react too. Talia sees Ornn mistakenly try to contest the scuttle, and cool, she should have the number advantage once Malphite rotates, cutting off Ornn's escape path. Yet, Malphite never rotates. You can never assume your teammates are going to do something, you have to actually see them doing it first. Here's a really funny example of just how important it is to wait for the action rather than assume intent. So, Jax is super fed, and a level 11 Kai'Sa and level 10 Nautilus is chasing him. Jax sees that his Twisted Fate, who has ult up, is moving out of his lane towards him. It's not unreasonable to assume that Twisted Fate is moving to ult in on this fight. After all, they would clearly win. But no, Twisted Fate was actually just moving to take the Raptors. This is why you have to wait for your teammates to actually do the thing you're assuming before you commit. Here's how you should play in low elo instead. So Talia starts Void Grubs, a Kha'Zix who's level 4, down in gold, and who put his leap on cooldown, looks to contest. It goes without saying, if this was a straight 1v1, Talia crushes this. But instead of assuming her teammates will back her up, she waits to see what the players around her will do, including the enemy. After all, Ornn is missing. This means having to give up a Void Grub to Kha'Zix, despite being able to win the 1v1 and playing slow and resetting the Void Grub while she waits. Great, it's at this moment we see Zyra is right next to us, Lux is low on mana, Ornn is top, while Malphite is running towards us, getting here before Ornn. We waited to see the actions instead of assuming intent, and so now we can commit. And sure enough, that's 2 kills and 2 Void Grubs for our team. And this is a perfect transition to rule 7 of low elo: don't force. This builds on the last rule, except in this case, we're talking about not assuming your teammates are going to play team fights very well. For example, here, Talia ganks spot, her AD carry is ahead, she's ahead, and it's a 3v2. However, her bot lane commits too early while missing everything on Vayne. Talia, incorrectly assuming the fight is won, is just standing point blank on Braum. But sure enough, here comes Master Yi with the counter gank, and suddenly it all goes wrong. Well, that is until a god teleport comes in from her top laner and a clutch Lux ult saves the day. I mean, if we go back to before this gank, in what world did anyone predict the fight would play out like that? In low low elo, a good general rule to follow is to not be the person who's most in front in teamfights committing to it. For example, notice how when you're the person just slightly behind the person most in front, it's still very easy to follow up on any picks and do damage. Again, Talia recognizes she's now the furthest ahead, so doesn't overchase. This is what results in her teammates getting Mal's ulted instead of her. Now, let's see how much more difficult fights are when you're the one leading and forcing them. Not only does Talia nearly die, but would have if our teammates didn't react, which won't always happen. Shortly after, again, you can see forcing the fight and leading, and surprise, surprise, nearly dies, as that means everyone is going to focus her. This means you're out of the fight and relying on your teammates to both react and clean up the fight after. And as we taught you earlier, relying on your teammates is not an effective way to climb out of low elo. You can see just how difficult it is to play out fights if you're the one forcing it. Now, I know some of you are wondering whether this applies to tankier champions who want to initiate and engage fights. Yes, it does. In fact, it's an even more common mistake for players who pilot those types of champions. They often end up way too far ahead of their teammates when they do engage, and no one is there to follow up, or it leaves their teammates vulnerable to a counter engage. Sure, if you're someone like Leona or Maokai, you'd want to stand at the front, but I try to think of it as more of staying in the front line with other members than literally being the only one ahead of everyone. A big reason for this is due to how counter engaging is so much easier than forcing the fight yourself. When someone is chasing you, they end up having to waste key cooldowns while also being easier to hit with skill shots since they're running into them. And it goes without saying, it's not like low elo players are going to have insane mechanics, so this tactic is even more effective against them. This is why playing teamfights much slower in low elo can be incredibly powerful. You can wait for the enemy to put key spells on cooldown, in this case Thresh Q, Shen E, and W. And great, now we fire away, there's no more threats. Next, Thresh Q is on cooldown, well that's an easy cleanup, and with no threatening spells nearby to protect Jinx. Basically, waiting for low elo players to waste their spells is actually the main way you can carry teamfights. Again, here, Kha'Zix's Leap and Thresh Q and E are all threats. Instead of trying to plan out how you're going to kill them, you can just sit there focusing on dodging the threats first. Thresh wastes his Q, but his E is still a threat. Thresh misses his E, but now his Q is back up and a threat. Thresh then misses his Q, great, now's the green light to engage. Kha'Zix leaps, not realizing he could only engage once our ult is on cooldown. Since we saved ult to deal with that,
or just play Draven.
Dead too. In higher elos, players will actually just hold their abilities to zone you from fights, never actually casting them if you're being zoned. But in lower elo, players don't do this. They effectively zone you, but then they'll just randomly cast an ability that's near max range and hard to hit, not realizing holding the ability is what was keeping them alive and threatening. Basically, since you can only rely on yourself to play teamfights well, you don't want to be in front leading the fight, or you're just going to absorb all of the enemy's spells and die. At the same time, if you're the one leading and forcing, it makes it harder for your team to fight, while making it easier for the enemy, since counter engaging is just inherently easier to do. If instead you slow it down, you get to exploit key cooldowns low elo players waste, making fights a lot easier. Next up is rule 8 of low elo: push to punish enemies. A very big issue low elo players have is leaving the lanes open while overcommitting players elsewhere. For example, here the red team's top side is winning while the blue team's bot side is winning. So Talia on the red team goes for the top side objective, while Yi on the blue team goes for the bot side. Makes sense. All seems completely normal until suddenly Malzahar leaves mid to go to Dragon. Look at this from Talia's point of view. This makes no sense. No one's contesting the Dragon. I mean, Varus isn't even in lane. You want to look to punish people over rotating and roaming by pushing those empty lanes. In this case, getting 2 mid towers for free, since the Dragon would be taken no matter what. These opportunities are constantly presenting themselves in low elo games. For example, here, Talia's team is now the one taking Dragon. The blue team looks to contest Dragon from the bot side of the map. Now, once the Dragon is taken, do you see the obvious punish?
My bad.
Now, once the Dragon is taken, do you see the obvious punish?
Top lane.
With the blue team overcommitting to the bot side and a pushed wave mid, that means that lane has no defender. So that's a free tower into a free inhibitor.
For the blue,
this is something you likely don't see a lot in high elo streams or pro play, since those players simply don't make the mistake of leaving open lanes like this nearly as often. In low elo though, it's incredibly common for this tactic of pushing undefended lanes to be available 2, 3, or 4 times a game, especially when objectives are being taken or contested. Moving on to rule 9 of low elo: don't fight fair. If you go through your replays and pay attention attention to who won each team fight, you're going to notice the vast majority of the time, it's the team with the most players. Essentially, low elo players struggle to recognize when they're down in numbers, and so it's much easier to get these number advantage team fights. One of the easiest ways to set this up is with a push into roam tactic in the mid game. It's pretty much exactly as it sounds. You push a side lane until one, or even better if it's more than one enemy, respawns. Now that they're effectively pinned to that tower from the wave, you want to look for roams. In this case, we can see the enemy Ziggs is pushed up. The reason why this works is it's usually a guaranteed number advantage since you lured enemies to the side lane to pick up the minions you pushed. However, notice how after this pick, the enemy Shen and Nautilus have now had enough time to react and get to the fight. You have to keep in mind that push into roam is very much a timing window you create. So, now that the fight is no longer a number advantage in our favor, no worries. Remember rule 3, speed matters. Accept the fight is lost early and head back to the side lane. This way, we can get into our next push into roam timing even faster. This tactic can be done with literally any role or champion. You just push out the side lane. Once you see a defender, that's your opportunity to roam for a number advantage fight. Whether you intend to use that tactic or not, just make sure to ask yourself before starting a fight in low elo which team has the number advantage. If it's you, great, take the fight. If it's the enemy, back off. And if it's even, well, use rule 7. Don't force, play it slow, and wait to see how the fight plays out before committing. And now for the final rule for low elo, Baron before inhibitors. This is the main reason why low elo games go so much longer on average. So here's what this rule means. One of the most common ways low elo players throw their leads is they continually try pushing a lane to take an inhibitor. League is purposely designed by Riot for this to be incredibly hard to do. If you push as 5 to siege a tower and the enemy just sits there as 5 to defend, that little minion wave you're pushing is going to be deleted before you even have a chance to land an auto attack on the tower. So you'll just be sitting there overextended, close to the enemy's base, and it's just a matter of time before someone gets caught out and throws. I see this play out in nearly every single low elo game. League is designed for you to have to take Baron first before you can then take inhibitors. That's why Baron buff is primarily about empowering minion waves, making it easier to siege and push. Now, I know rounding up 4 teammates to go do Baron feels like an impossible task in low elo, and you're completely right. But here's what you're missing. You don't actually do Baron for the sole intent of killing it. When you have a lead, you actually want to start Baron as a way to bait a winning team fight. For example, here, Jax's team has a lead, and we can see our jungler is bot side while Baron is up. I mean, of course he is. Most low elo players would get stuck in that infinite cycle of trying to push lanes without Baron. Instead, with Jax knowing about rule 10, he doesn't actually need his jungler to force Baron here. Either the enemy tries to contest, in which case you turn on them for a winning team fight with your lead, or the enemy gives it up, in which case you don't need your jungler to take it. In this case, the enemy contests, and you get to see a perfect example of this Baron bait. Jax turns on them, and now they get that team fight they've been wanting with their lead. After you win the fight, usually you go back to finish taking the Baron. But in this game, with how late it is, it means death timers are super long, so we get to literally win the game off this one tactic. Now, remember, if you truly want to learn how to carry bad teammates and finally
check out this video, bro. Check out this video, bro. 10 rules for escaping low elo. Watch this shit, bro. We learned it, chat. We learned it. Yeah, my homeboy sent me this shit. I was like, okay, you know, I see it. I see it. Let me put my plate away. But yeah, we about to play right now. We about to queue up. I've been watching. Oh, you been watching? Yeah, I've actually been learning shit. So I'll tell you right now. So basically the whole point of this shit is just you saying fuck your teammates and then you just focus gold on yourself as a jungler. Literally like rule 1.
Also sees Mordekaiser as low in health topside with a pushing wall.
Yeah, just focus camps. That's basically it. That's basically it. Focus camps, focus you. You carry. You carry. You don't focus on anybody else and trust anybody else to carry. So that's what I shall do. I have enough faith that I can carry. Am I running? Oh, I'm running Lee Sin. Where is my... Let's see what my laundry's looking like. Okay, okay, run right now. You wanna run? But, alright. Where you at? Add me. It's Xvar. Xvar. I don't know, 4 or 5. We don't have to play. We don't have to play ranked. We play like a normal game or some shit. Got 13 minutes. Bet.
No, you're not giving an uncommon for a rare. You out of your mind? You don't act like that. You know exactly what you're doing. Oh, that's an uncommon? I didn't know that. Trying to scam me in my own house? No! Give me a rare! Give your rares out!
Yeah, it's that one. It should be hashtag, I believe. Or I could add Drew. What's yours? What's yours? Let's see if I can carry the game. I like a fucking draft play. I can type yours in. Edit. You see? Did you get? Or what's yours? I can just add yours. I need your tagline. Zero 0947? 0947. Should be like that. I need to get some chess. Let me get chess. Right games, pay to win, bullshit. Oh wait. Ari. Wow. What's your tagline? Hey, thank you for following. What's your tagline? Do you remember? XX or X. God. I need your tagline. You can go to there and then profile. Go to here, or like you click on it, go to your profile and you see it. I just need your tagline. Ooh. Oh hell. Like that. Or just here you get, yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, now you just got to get on League. Any tips? The shop is so overwhelming. The shop, just learn, just watch guides, bro. Watch guides. Check out these people. Check out Skill Capped on YouTube. Literally, that shit will get you right. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I saw you.
Yo. Yo, Kevin. Yo, Kevin.
All right.
Kevin, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello? Hello? He's at the hell? Oh. Alright. I'm good to sub. Please, I beg. Don't beg, twin. Type of shit. You want first pick? Okay, support. The last pick. Last pick is good. Okay. You want to switch? Hell yeah. You can counter pick them. This nigga at work. All right. W game. 1 million mastery points on. Oh, it's bronze. Alright, Dark Harvest. Goofy Ning. I thought she could get it. What's it called on me? Girl? What she thought she thought? Hmm? What she thought she thought, man? That should be enough. So she started her blue side. Yikes. Oh, she didn't. All right. I'll be getting top right now. I clean that up. Oh, good flash. Can I snip this? 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 1, 2, 3. Nice. I carry. Why are they arguing? What the fuck happened? Okay. Well, I don't go bottom. Oof. Shit. Why is she doing this? What the fuck? Oh shit, that was actually pretty good. Oh, you're doing that? Oh no. Type shit. Because why would I have a team? It don't make sense in the grand scheme of things. Can I at least get a ward? Alright, type shit. Oh, I forgot. I'm in shit low. I'm piss low. And then they're dead. Nice. Good job, guys. You got this, bro. Now I'm just playing with a friend. So my elo's gonna be like fucking terrible. Yeah, I can carry though. Is she on this? Should be. Yeah, she's on that already. Not the end of the world. I carry. Fuck it. God damn. This is free as fuck. Alright, so I'm maxing that. Oh shit, getting dead. Oh my gosh, I carry this game, dude. I just carry. I literally carry. 1v9, 1v9. You need W max, bro. Omnivest. Yeah, nigga, shut the hell up. I'm trying to, oh, this is Assassin. Sorry, I didn't mean to tell you shut the fuck up, but like, you know, yeah. This is a game I'm gonna have fun at. Alright, I don't know what she's pinging for, big dog. I don't know what y'all got going on. Alright. So I have 7 kills. You in here? You're here though. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I carry dies, don't worry. Free win. Don't worry. Oh, she used bubble too? Here I go. Damn, you got one tap, bro. Don't need to take it that way, dude. I was trying to help. I know, my bad. I'm just mad my team is like this. But honestly, I don't even know why I'm mad. This is normal. It should not matter. I just one shot though. Okay, one shot. Watch it. Oh, perfect. Oh, they're actually not bad. Okay. Lol. Like I said, I carry this. Holy shit. I don't know what the fuck that was, but think about this. Oh! Yo? Ignite. This shit's fucking funny as shit, dude. Alright, yeah, I just carry. I carry this. High key. I 1v9. Once I get my lower doms, and then I get this dance after. GG's. GG's! Yeah, the nigga said I taught him that. Nigga. Boy, what the hell, what? Boy, what the hell, what? Yeah, you did teach me that, bro. You did. Everything I learned from you. Holy shit, I'm like all of our kills. That's crazy, big dog. Nigga, hell no! I'm literally 1v9! What? Surrender. Yeah, I don't know what these losers are doing down bot lane, bro. Like, these guys are just yapping more than they're playing the game, bro. For what? Couldn't tell you. Yeah, they get shields. Shield. Yeah, they all get shields. This just goes to show, bro. You can't carry trash, dude. I can carry. I just need to carry. Oh, dude, I have like full build, 13 kills. This shit just fucking, I don't even know. Okay, yeah, she's gonna be in my jungle. She's just taking all my shit because she can. Because I have to guard my team. Hey, best believe though. Wow. Holy shit, she's fed. And just like that, just like that, I just win. It's just free as fuck, bro. Let's get distance. I need to not die, so I'm fast. They're all AD. Yep, all AD. And then I'll get like a GA. Yep. I still one shot, so yeah. Yes. No way! Can I get some help? Guess not. Guess not. Yo, bro. I'm literally 1v5ing! What are you doing? What are you people doing? Oh my gosh, what am I doing, dude? Oh. Oh, we did something! We did it! You're Baron now. Baron, Baron, Baron. No! Let this! The Baron! The Baron! The Baron! The Baron! Whatever, we can sell it. Whatever, we can sell it. 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 And they died! What? Bro, help me with the Baron! Oh my gosh, bro! These people aren't real human beings! Holy fuck! Holy fuck, man! Jesus Christ! Why did that take so fucking long? Alright, now I got GA. I don't die no more. I don't die. Dying is no longer a thing that I have to endure. So yeah, GG's, I win. We got Baron, so. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I've missed a Q. This guy's a fucking virgin, man. Protect your bits. Yeah, protect her, protect her, protect her, protect her, protect her, protect her. Yeah, protect her, man. Protect her. Yeah, yeah. Pussy! Protect her! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Protect her. Protect her. Yeah. Protect her. Yes. Protect your ADC. Good little bitch. Yeah. Pushing end the game, honestly. Alright, we don't void. I'm kind of done. Dude, this bitch farms so goddamn much. Holy shit. She still won't be able to kill me too. Good chase. They die. Let me go farm. Oh no. Hope you're not forgetting your top, buddy. What do you mean? Hopefully they come for me. Can you back for dragon? Oh shit, what the fuck? Yeah, just went for her. Alright, bet. Yeah, nigga, I know. Oh, surrender for what? Yo, I just wanna. I'll look you wanna lose this game just so this bitch won't win. I'm coming. I'm coming. That's fine. You did your best. You did your best, big dog. I'm here for you. Thank you, Kevin. I needed that. That's what I needed from you. Hell yeah. We gotta pick off that too, and we got dragon. So no more tank, no more shield, no more nothing. I gotta kick up and what's it called? I'm strong. Let's fight. Let's fight. Fuck it. Please lose to that thing. Oh my gosh. Bye bye. Bye bye. Say bye bye. Bye bye. Running amok through my jungle. I 1v5. One v five. 1v5. 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 Yeah, shit. One v five. They got 5,000 gold, nigga. Let me back and get my item so we can just win. Alright. Time to win. I'm trying, gang. I'm trying. I'm just fucking running amok, bruh. These niggas pit. What? Why are you there? Oh my gosh. No, we don't do that yet. We don't do Baron yet. We gotta wait for Vex to be alive. Oh shit. Do I steal this? Bitch. Ah, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yep. $29? 29 people are watching me. This shit free as fuck, nigga. Top dip, yo. Oh yeah, talk your shit, twin them. Talk your shit. I'm already level 18, so we just fucking. I'm done farming, so I just need to just fight, I guess. We got Baron. Rumble, I spanked you. Nigga said he spanked. Bitch, I'll do it. Grrr. When lane lose game. Oh my gosh! Wrap it up, nigga! Alright, let's push the wave, yeah. Holy fuck. Thank you. Oh, that guy's doing. Push mid. I need to push mid. See how fast he comes to my aid? I just think it's hilarious. Oh my, that shit was so bad. Hold on, wait. Easy. We're doing more value than GA. Yeah, true. I don't give a fuck. I'm just trolling. This is like normals. This is normals. This is normals. GG, brother. Ooh. Oh yeah. What? Oh, no worries. Hell yeah. Fucking shit on them niggas. Oh my god, this shit was free as fuck. ADC was typing up a goddamn storm all game, bro. Yappa. Song? I don't know. I'm watching the shorty. Shorty, she's what's it called? She's why did everything just fucking yeah, she's what's it called? It's just a little YouTube thing I'm watching. I'm like, okay. Hey. What, Elo? But that was normal's. That was normal's pick. I'm like plat. We'll get some games in right now. Actually, I just need to get my laundry right now. My laundry's done. Weak ass fortune, right? Oh god, bro, she's terrible. One second, I gotta get my laundry. My laundry's done. We'll play. I'll start playing ranked. I'm play ranked. That was my warm-up game. Let me know when you want to play again, Kevin. That was fun. Yo, honestly, you play pretty well, bro. You play pretty well. You need to, yeah. Honestly, the best thing I say, just like fucking. Now you play well, bro. Honestly, just learn like matchups and shit. What you can and can't win. And honestly, bro, at that point, you did well though. You did well though. You did best on the team. I ain't gonna lie. Besides me, but You know, aside from me, you did the best. 100%. You were there. But yeah, I'll be back. I got 8 minutes until my league thing is done. Trying to talk about, you know. Give it funny. Good playing with him. Good playing with the game. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna hop back on in a little bit. I'm gonna clean up. I gotta fold my clothes, do my laundry and shit. yeah, I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, in a bit. Today's my rest day, so no gym. Probably hit crunch. Probably hit the bag a bit, you know, just to clear my mind and shit. But yeah, other than that, I will see you niggas later, yeah? Alright, God bless.